I'm going in search of witches.
Witches.
Witches. I guess you found me out, huh? Yeah. You should come around here on Halloween. You'd really see something then.
Oh, yeah?
Hey there, witches. Welcome to your full moon community spell, all about community. I'm going to wait for a second and let people join the live. We're going to listen to me on surround sound because I'm not sure that I can see comments. So if you're here, leave me a comment. Audrey, do you mind typing me a comment? And that way I can see if they're working or if they're not working. I think they're probably not, but I have Audrey's phone here in case comments are not working, so it will all be fine. Did you say something to me?
Yeah.
All right.
6 people have said something.
Okay, so I will read comments in a second on Audrey's phone because my phone's back to its Mercury retrograde level of fuckery and chaos, and that's always fun. But first I want to show you our spell. Now remember, this spell was set to draw forth authentic and loving and safe friendships and community for you. And it might take a different form than you think it's going to. The way in which you're going to want to move in the next couple days, weeks, maybe even months is by trusting your intuition and practice saying yes if you get invited to something new, or if someone new starts to talk to you, or if somebody is kind of like catches your interest in a friendship type of way. Follow your intuitive signals because that's how this is going to work. So remember, we're going to try to live in alignment with our spell work. Let me stop talking and let me show you the spell. Okay, so we're doing something a little bit different with the spell tonight. What I've done is I have set a bunch of candles to do a bunch of different things. Let me explain why. So this spell's all about community, right? So I thought it'd be cool to have a whole bunch of different spell candles in the community spell, each one representing a different aspect of community. Now they all kind of align with your chakras and what the chakras are doing for us. Not because I'm so obsessed with the chakras, but the chakras are a nice metaphorical representation. I can't do that right now, but thank you so much. The chakras are a nice, like, metaphorical representation of some energetic alignments. I'm going to grab Audrey's phone and I'm going to look at comments, okay? Excuse me while I read. The flames are absolutely dancing. Super right, Christina. Rosemary, I understand. I know it's going to be hard for you introverts, but remember, community doesn't have to exist out in reality. It can be like through your computer screen and your phone. You don't maybe even have to go anywhere or actually talk to a person and with your words. Here's the spell candles again. I'm going to try to read. I think Rhiannon called me a hoe. I'm kidding. Okay. So, like I said, what I've done here is I've done an alignment with each one. So, for this one, I'm calling forth safe relationships and friendships. For this one, I've combined orange and yellow, and I'm bringing in that, like, creative, kind of inspirational, like, fun energy for the sacral. And I'm bringing in, like, self-acceptance and confidence for the yellow. So, the way that I'm formatting it is like, may you find a community that allows you to be safe. May you find a community that allows you to have, like, safe self-expression. May you be able to be yourself with that community or with that friend or whatever. I left the wording pretty open for it to fit whatever goes for you, okay? The green one, may you be safe to express your emotions, and may you always have emotional honesty and a true emotional connection. The white candle is the spell candle for the whole entire table. So just like always, I kind of like manifest the energy and I channel it through that white spelled candle. So that's what's going to happen here. It just so happens that there's 6 other spelled candles happening with this spelled candle. This is not because I think that we need extra candles. Extra candles doesn't necessarily make your spell extra strong. I'm getting hyper specific and breaking it down into all the levels of what this community or friendship could offer to you. The light blue one here is to allow you to be safe in self-expression and to have friends who are honest with you in a loving way. Purple's going to bring us a spiritual connection. So your friendship or community is going to have spirituality to it. It's going to be spiritually uplifting to you. And then the last one is dark pink. I can't verify this with anybody. I actually haven't ever even tried. But once upon a time, my guides told me that pink is the color of universal love and acceptance, and it's that divine oneness color. It's the color of the collective unconscious, the unity theory, the oneness theory. That's that pink color. And so for that one, I set it to be a friend or a group of people or a community in which you are unconditionally loved and accepted exactly as you are. So that is what I'm doing with all of those candles. Pink is the rarest color I see in auras, and what you said resonates with how I feel when I see it. Good, that's nice. That verified. Fact checked by Rhiannon. Let's see. Uh-oh, she said. It's a hoe thing. You can call me a hoe. This is a hoe kind of outfit. I'm not mad about it. I'll be a hoe all day. That's fine with me. Jessica said, longing so much for a safe space to express my true self to others. I'm so excited. Now, if you are feeling like you already have communities, this spell can kind of deepen or make more authentic the communities that you do have. You might be led to like participate more right here in our Facebook group, because guess what? That counts as a community, right? Okay, let me show you the crystals on the table. We have our really pretty pink rose quartz babies. They are bringing us in that unconditional love of the collective like I talked about. I just want to ramble for a second on rose quartz because I just think rose quartz is like unappreciated. And I think rose quartz is the shit. I think we're all walking around wanting love, wanting acceptance, wanting to have like that unconditional quality about life. And rose quartz is like doing that. So why are we not like living in houses made of rose quartz? Probably because it's expensive. But you know what I mean? Like I would personally get one of these and I would write my intentions and put it underneath it because crystals cast spells on our behalf. I don't even know if I have more of these. I'm just telling you, I love rose quartz. I think it's like so amazing. Jen Abate loves hoism at times. Samesies. Oh, I'm so excited everybody likes the pretty spell table. Yes, everyone crawl out of their shells. Everyone do that. And yeah, if you're Pam saying it's an authentic community, that is one of my like things that I'm obsessed with. I'm just going to zoom like up so you can kind of see this table because it's so beautiful. Okay, so we have rose quartz. We have carnelian. So much like I said, there's the oil on it. Much like I said that I was obsessed with rose quartz, going to give a similar conversation about the carnelian for a hot second because carnelian is like so good. I know I went live earlier and I rambled about these crystals. I'm obsessed with these crystals. And the thing is, like, I feel like I'm advocating for the underdog with some of these because, like, I feel like people don't understand how great some of these are. Carnelian is like sex, passion, creativity, inspiration, connection. It's like a confidence boost. It like does so many good things. We have these awesome ass dope AF, like, I don't want to mess up the cuties, hanging chakra things. So now remember, I just went through all those colors with you. Guess what? All these are going to do the same thing. Okay. They're all going to do the same thing for you. They're all going to bring in all those different levels of connection and love and community and acceptance and being your bomb-ass self and having people who love you for that. That's what that's going to do for you. I like that they are like car rearview mirror hanging things, but I might put one on my purse because I think that's dope. And like you can travel with it. And as it's moving, it's like putting the spell in your energy field, and as it's out with you, it's radiating that in your auric field. So that's pretty cool. Having spelled crystals is like having literally, it is not like it is having a piece of this spell work right now. And then we have cutie patooties, our little cutie patootie elephant babies. Some of them are taking a walk up here around the spell candles, and they are so adorbs. They are tiger's eye, so they're going to bring in good luck, abundance. Elephants are very like pack kind of like creatures, and they form really deep bonds with each other. Whoa, we lost a candle. Hey babe, will you help me? Can you fix that for me? It probably needs the bottom redone. Oh man, and then we knocked off another one. Technical difficulties. The green one went right back on, and it stayed lit the whole time. This is why you never leave your spells unattended. It doesn't help that I'm like knocking into the table while I'm talking about the little elephant babies. Okay, the last one I want to show you is the Unakite bracelets. So super pretty. I love them. There's a thing right there next to the gingerbread house if you wanted to do that for me. So the Unakite bracelets are pink. Unakite is pink and green. That is the color of Unakite. And it's going to just bring forth connection, and it's going to bring forth that higher level of spiritual connection, because Unakite is operating up here. And so it's like drawing up your heart chakra up through your crown. And so when you are wearing a bracelet with Unakite, whomever you meet from this spell, at least, because it's spelled to draw forth connection and friendship, whoever you meet, it's going to be on that higher level. Unakite's a really high level, meditative, kind of like amazing sort of crystal. And what it's going to do is it's going to draw forth people who are going to match you in the place that you're at with all of that kind of stuff, if that makes any sense. And I said, like, as a bonus, because Robin, I think it was Robin or somebody said once upon a time that whenever we wear the jewelry off the spell table, we're all like extra connected, and I loved that. So I never keep any of the crystals. I always want to, but I don't. But me and Audrey are keeping 2 of the Unakites so we can be connected to you, which I think is really fun. Let's see. I'm going to read. Oh, Jody had just asked me. Oh, Jody asked Jen that. If I forgot, I'm going to try to catch up on the things here. Thank you about the necklace. It's double terminated. It is quartz and amethyst. And it is my community spell necklace officially, because it's helping me ground myself, but it's also helping me direct energy. Okay. Carnelian Tiger's Eye and Blue Goldstone. Blue Goldstone is so pretty, Mercedes. I love Blue Goldstone too. I don't have it yet, but now you've inspired me. Okay, so that green candle is just like having a hard time with itself right now. I'm going to push it back. When I get off the live, I'm going to spend some time talking to the candles. So some of the candles are just like falling from my new little candle holder that I got for this spell. And I don't know exactly why, but the green one might need me to reset it or recharge it or do something different with it. I'm not going to do that on the live because it involves me like talking to a candle quietly in my mind. So I'll recheck it, but it's still fine. Funny enough, it's not gone out, so that's interesting unto itself. Okay, Wendy wears a Unakite necklace every day. Oh, I'm glad you guys are all here on your first lives. Okay. Someone used a green candle in the group asking for guidance. Oh, yeah, that's real. Maybe someone was meant to like have the green candle continuously jump off, and that is their guidance. Now, contributing lovely little energy to our spell is Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Are you here for the spell? And then I'll show off the other bigger crystals we have contributing their energy. We have my gigantic smoky quartz point right here. I chose smoky quartz because it adds a layer of protection. So one of the things I'm always doing is protecting the spell work and everybody in the spell work from anything bad or like negative or anything like that. The way I write my spells, it's nearly impossible for any of that to happen anyway, but never hurts to have smoky quartz involved in anything because smoky quartz is the shit. Apparently all of the crystals are my favorite crystals. I had a candle for my spell fall over today and felt really bad about it. Oh, see how? Don't feel bad. It's fine. You might just need to like talk to it. Or you might have needed to like reevaluate it, or maybe your candle holder just was having an issue, which I think is the problem with mine. What else do I have on this table here? I have rose quartz for all the reasons that I just like raved about earlier. Obviously, we have our Gihugic selenite baby right here. We have clear quartz, which is charged and programmed to go ahead and amplify all of these that are happening for us right now. I have my pyrite and my quartz cluster. I included pyrite because it is an abundance crystal and it brings in abundance and good luck, but it also does so in a grounding and protective way. So that'll help this spell manifest abundantly and with lots of luck and like divine timing and synchronicities and things just kind of working out. And it'll also do so in a safe and protective way. So that was really like exciting. We have fluorite, which is great for emotional support and all kinds of other things. Rhiannon, I just got this and I wanted you to see it. I have a labradorite here that's shades of orange and purple, which is like, oh my God, magical. Me and Rhiannon are in love with purple labradorite. And I forgot to show it to her yesterday. Okay. It is a fire labby. Jen's grandmom is obsessed with boobs and is excited because I am wearing my hoe shirt for the live tonight. Hi, Jen's grandma. Thank you for the compliments. I love your boobs too. Okay, what else do I have on this table that I should be showing you? All these candles are already like burning themselves out. I can't get over how fast these spells have been going recently. I know I am doing a couple things a little differently, and that seems to be highly effective for these little candle babies. So that's cool for me to know, but it's interesting because all the candles are like thoroughly burned out by the end of the short live. I was relighting 2 candles that had put themselves out for some reason. We're having a lot of defiant candles here. You know, the green candle falling over, because it's the candle about emotional safety, I really think actually the more I think on it, and I'm still going to talk to it, but the more I think on it, this is actually a pretty emotional spell for most of the people that are in it. I just don't think we talk enough in our culture about like friendships and how hard friendships can be in adulthood and how hard it can be if you like lose a friendship or have a betrayal in a friendship or go through a hardship or a friendship breakup. It's a highly emotional experience. And like putting yourself out there to a new community or to try to even think about making a new friend is like a very vulnerable experience. So I'm wondering if that candle's falling because so much of this is going to require so many of you to be in your feels and have a vulnerable moment. Oh, Shelly, God, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's so sad. I'm sorry about that. One of the trees of melted wax looks like the tree of life. That's cool. Okay. This full moon in retrograde has been horrible. I agree with you. Phantom red gross quartz. I don't even know what that is. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry, Shelly. I think that those of us who are in this spell are 1000% like in maybe a vulnerable place about it, because it's hard. And you know, there's so much attention paid to romantic relationships and what they're like and what it's like when they end, but there's really not any support or understanding around like friendships. And like I went through a whole friendship thing in the summer, and it had me fucked up for a long time. I'm probably still a little fucked up for it. And part of my like obsessive love with this spell, because I poured a lot of love and intention and purpose into this one, is because I know what that feels like, you know, and I just don't want that for any of us. I just, you know, we're always focused on finding like really loving partners or authentic like romantic relationships, but it's like, what about the people who are in our life? Like, what about our chosen families, and do we even like keep them? And it's like so common for friends to shift and move on in adulthood, but it's not common to figure out how to navigate that. And so that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this spell. So our pretty rainbow candles, God, they look so beautiful, are just burning happy as pie. They'll be burning for several hours. I will be sitting with them. Now, what happens when the chimes end before the big candles do? The big candles are holding the space of the circle that I cast. So the big candles, I'm going to show you. These big candles are all, first I cast obviously a circle, and I actually open a portal before I do a spell. But they're going to hold the space for the manifestation of all of these candles down here. And what they're doing is they're putting all that energy into this and scooping it up and sending it up into the universe, where they like put in the code the command code for the manifestation of the spell. So while these candles are going, that energy is building, and then as they burn out and as that smoke goes up to spirit, so does the spell that has just been cast. And because I broke this spell down into 7 parts with a support candle from spirit, it's like really highly concentrated. And so all that energy is gonna just go right on up. I will take questions. I'm gonna pick up the other phone and see what y'all might have to say. And there goes that one. I need you to be on this because I can't read the comments, and
okay.
Sorry if you are able to. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but if you're able to help me, that'd be really helpful. Let's see. Jessica feels like she's too much for most people. I think most of us here can super relate to that feeling. I don't know about you, but I was always told I was too much. I had too many emotions. I was too sensitive, all the things. But I think a lot of us are here in this group or in this place have always felt that way. You know what I mean? Oh, good, Christina. That is your validation about your candle to light. Audrey does. She helps so much. Oh, Claudia's talking about the Academy. And to my Academy students, your manifestation jar is the next thing on my list. It's going up. My Academy students get a 1-year-long manifestation spell that I am feeding and lighting for them and ritualizing for them throughout an entire year. And we are manifesting whatever they so choose. Okay. Oh, Rachel got her enchanted key to get today. I'm so excited. 6 years ago, started friendship. Oh, boy. Oh, Caitlin, send me a PM or a message. One of us will message you, I guess. But try to send me a PM or email me at Hedwich at, what is it? Hedwich at moonstonewitchery.com?
Yeah.
Can you tell that autocorrect fills that in for me all the time because I don't actually know what it is? And now I can see comments on my live for some weird fucking reason. Because Mercury loves to fuck with me. Oh my god. Roberto is here. I don't know what he's been wearing. Enchanted key. Oh, you've been wearing it ever since you got it? Thanks. Now, with your enchanted keys, put them out under the full moon or put them on a piece of selenite every once in a while so they charge. Don't cleanse them because then you'll weaken the spell. Just charge them. You don't need to cleanse them. Okay? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Erin, it is probably because you showed up. You're gonna now you are on the mandatory view list for all of the lives because I can't handle it. What can I do to get out of this funk and focus on practicing again? Shelly, you're in the Academy. Go read that post that I made where we all listed tiny things that we do. Do those things because it's small. We can't just like all of a sudden overhaul and like just be like, now I'm a new person. You fake it till you make it, but do small things every day that make you feel more like yourself. The goal isn't to feel like someone else or to do some specific thing that you think you're supposed to do. You're now going to go into it being like, what's going to make me feel more like me? What's going to make me feel witchy, magical, mystical, whatever. And that's why, because everyone was feeling stuck because it's the new year and we just had the holidays and it's Mercury in retrograde and Mars is still in retrograde and all the fuckery is afoot. Everyone's feeling stuck. So we brainstormed a list. So there's tons of stuff in that list. I'm sorry you didn't get a notification, Tracy. I do the best I can. I leave a comment on the post where you all sign up and Rhiannon sends an email. So that's the most I can think to do. Yes, start taking care of yourself. I know when I'm in that space, it means I have to drink all of my like daily water every day, which I'm not a fan of doing. Caffeinated water I like. All right. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Who's a good boy? Oh, and we have Willow. Hi, Willow. Okay, are there any questions for me? Oh, there we go. Audrey's reinforcing the pesky bossy green candle over here. I will share with you a super secret witch tip. Ready? The way you get these candles to stick on their trays is this stuff called Stickum. There's a sticker on it so you can't see them. It's Stickum. I get the big jars because I do this. You can get the little jar. It's like $2. And inside it has like gooey, waxy stuff. Put that on the bottom of your candles and they will stay standing. Follow me for more witch tips. Literally, truly do that. Okay, grapefruit essential oil. Oh my god. Water, what's that exactly? 100. See, we already all understand each other. Oh my god, definitely the Empress is a good one. Stickum is the best, Laurie. All right, so did you want to play a singing bowl tonight? Do you want to do that? I can do it. Okay. Oh, she took her shoes off already. I should have already known she was going to do it. Okay. So, your people are here, Lisa. You have found your people. We just all now have to engage with our people and be willing to, like, have them be our people and be vulnerable and connect and tell the truth and say hard things and show up as ourselves. That's the hard part. That's worth it. Super, super worth it. Will this spell help with my indecision about a relationship with a Cancer? I don't know who asked it because then it went away. Yes and no. So it's not just a relationship focus. It's not really a love relationship focused spell, but it is all about authentic friendships and relationships, and it is all about look how Oracle just like, it's all about people are reluctant to love us. I love me some Cancer. It's all about like authentic, true connection, and authentic, like all levels. So if the relationship with the Cancer isn't going to be like for your highest good and stuff like that, you might start to sense that or lose interest or detach or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, Shelly asked, telling Lisa to send her a friend request. Lisa, you can send me a friend request too. Any of you can send me a friend request if you so choose. That is totally fine by me. Okay, we're going to have Audrey bathe the spell in her singing bowl. We chose the sacral chakra because it's all about manifestation energy. Also, can we talk about how cute it was that Pumpkin came over and sat with Audrey? All the other dogs ran away. That was so adorable. Audrey's amazing. That was so freaking beautiful. I'm obsessed with the tone of that one. That one's like my jam right now. I love that one. That was so cool. I love when she does them too. She's like magic. As for someone who said, like, if I purchase a crystal for someone else, they can still have the power. And just, if you're never going to give that crystal to them and it's kind of about them, write their name on a piece of paper and sit it underneath the crystal. But if you are going to give it to them, it will still work just as well also. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me on my community spell for the full moon. You're in the thing, honey. You want to say bye or hi? Thank you for joining us. We love you, and I am wishing you lots of love and lots of community and lots of blessings. And I will sit with these until they go out. Oh, and Allison, for what you're saying about not being able to afford it, I always carve a candle in every single spell that gifts the spell for whomever needs the spell, even if they couldn't participate for whatever reason. The universe gets to decide who that is. So maybe that's you. Okay, I love you guys. Happy full moon.